All right, guys, we are back with top 8 Edison Format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Donnell Dnasty on the left, playing Amaryllis versus Ryanide on the right, playing Lightsworn ruler. So two of the players with the most wins on the channel. Donnell's got both these guys got 9 wins. So Ryan was undefeated in this tournament. This tournament was 3 rounds of Swiss, cut the top 8. So Ryan was 3-0, while Donnell snuck in at 8th. I think he might have been the only X2 to get in. So we'll see if the 1 seed curse continues. The 1 seed curse is usually the 1 seed loses in the first round of Top Cut. Not always, but I would say probably like 70% of the time. Maybe like 2 out of 3 times the one. That seems probably accurate. The 1 seed will lose like 2 out of 3 times. Anyways, here comes Lila. And he's going to mills the Necro and then banishes Lone Fire for Amaryllis. Now, who am I going to root for in this match? I also made top 8 in this tournament, but I lost in top 8 to the Sheriff, so I'm a root for Ryan. Donnell won the previous Edison tournament. He actually beat Ryan in the finals. So this is a rematch from the previous tournament, and yeah, we can't have Donnell beat Ryan twice in Top Cut. All right, so he charges for Arcus, or Common Sworn, as I like to call it. I believe every card in Ryan's deck is common, so we're going to call it Common Sworn. So he summons Arcus, tries to attack over Amaryllis. He mills a what? Plague Celestia JD off of charge. Looks like he does have Honest in his hand. It's a little bit of a glare for Ryan's life points, but it's only that little spot right there, but that's the only spot I can fill him. So he runs over the Amaryllis. See, this is why Donnell goes to time. You guys see how long it took him to decide whether he wanted to... Well, unless he had Mirror Force. Like, what could you have there to stop his attack? And this duel is sped up 1.5 times. So, imagine if it was in normal speed. I think Ryan's debating on, like, send T-Roar, but... Okay, he's going to top for Plague. Oof, Torrential. Okay, maybe he was trying to sell that his back row was Mirror Force and not Torrential. Okay, I guess. Maybe we can argue that one. So Ryan sets 2. Here comes Hidden Armory. He mills Mirror Force. So now Mirror Force and Torrential are gone. Donnell searches DDR. DDR's Dandelion. Brings back Lone Fire. No, yeah, he gets 2 tokens. I think this might be a bad matchup for Donnell because Ryan has like 2 Honest to out Titanium, and like JD just wipes his board. So I'm gonna say Ryan is favored in this match. Ryan's got his Top Cut mat. That was from the Edison Showdown. What is it? 3. Ryan got top 4. He was first after Swiss. Edison Showdown 4 is coming out. Now, some guys are the comments are wondering why I'm going to the Edison Showdown instead of Vegas. Because Edison Showdown is like a two and a half hour drive for me instead of getting on a plane. So, yeah. And I've had fun. All 3. I went to all 3 of the first Edison Showdowns, and they've been great. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. All right, so Dnasty brings out Amaryllis. How many Lightsworns does Ryan have? He's got only 2, so... I mean, if he has Beckoning, he can grab back to JD. Yeah, but sometimes if Amaryllis can do a ton of damage, it kind of doesn't matter. All right, so Ryan normal summons Honest. And what's he going to do here? Attack Amaryllis, maybe. So that's the Lone Fire that's connected to DDR. So he chooses to attack over the... Yeah, but Ryan's got T-Roar, so he's okay. So, yeah, probably wants to stop him from getting another Titanium out. So he attacks him for 600. Keeps the Honest on board. Again, he has T-Roar, so he's going to T-Roar Donnell. Unless if he has another Honest, and maybe he's planning to... But then, nah, I think he's just going to use T-Roar. Maybe trying to bluff a second honest. Okay, let's... Donnell summons Lila. Target. Let's see if he nails the T-Roar. Hits the bluffed heavy. Tributes here. Donnell tributes Lone Fire. Gets the second Titanium. Switches. I mean, he's just going to get T-Roar right here. Attack into T-Roar. And phase mill 3 for Lila. Yes. And phase mill Brain or Wind Control. Now he won't get any Dandelion tokens because he has 4 monsters on the board. So Ryan bounces back honest and concedes. So Donnell, 1 win away from taking Amaryllis to the semifinals. Or will Ryanide pull off the Legacy 2-0 and get his revenge? Remember, Donnell beat Ryan in the finals of the previous tournament on a weekday. It was the same week. Same week. Now, who beat Donnell in the Swiss rounds? I can't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. Did I? No, I didn't play against Donnell this tournament, so I didn't beat him. But he did go 1-2. But I think he just had the insane tiebreakers. Heck, he might have lost to Ryan in the Swiss rounds. Yeah, he might have, because that's like usually the X2 that gets in. Usually they lose to the undefeated. So my guess is maybe Ryan beat Donnell in the Swiss rounds. I could be wrong. Maybe Ryan. I know Ryan and Donnell watch their video, especially when they're playing themselves. So they'll probably let me know. I can't remember. Again, this was February 8th. We're in March. But I think I might have some time to catch up on the Edison videos because I'm going to like a few events this coming up month. And War League, our bye week is coming up soon. So I'm not going to upload any War League videos that week. All right, so here, Ryan Ryko's the return. Mills DD Crow. Surprising to see DD Crow because I know Ryan kind of doesn't like that card. I love it against Vayu. I'll tell you that. It's good against zombies too. All right, so here Ryan summons Arcus. Attacks Dandelion. Hits one of the tokens. Mills JD Garoth. So he's got 2 Lightsworns in the grave and JD. So let's see what will Dnasty do. I don't know what it is. Donnell just loves this deck. I don't know why. He just always plays it. All right, so Card Trooper attacks Arcus. So he's going to take 700 from the Card Trooper. End phase. He's going to set first and then activate Amaryllis. Yeah, Spanish Tanny, bring back Amaryllis. Ryan just drew, I think, Lightning Vortex. Grabs back the recharge that he Gold Sark turn 1. So recharge Jane, draw 2, Mills, Jane, and Celestia. So Jane, Celestia. He should have 4 names already, but I don't think he has the JD. He has Heavy, he has Wolf, he has Lightning Vortex. I mean, he can get back the JD with Beckoning Light, so. Let's see what Ryan decides to do. It's kind of funny because Ryan's like a big machine guy. He ran Machina Frog forever on the channel, and he got the mat. He got the mat with Cyber Dragon on it. The top cut mat. Okay. So here comes Vortex. Discards the Wolf. Gets rid of Card Trooper. Donnell actually sides Starlight Road, which is not a bad side deck in Amaryllis because, you know, the cards that beat Amaryllis are like Torrential and Mirror Force because they outs Titanial. And maybe if you think people are going to side, like, let's say you're playing against Frogs and you're anticipating they're going to side Dark Dust Spirit against you. Or, Ab-Zero's not, you won't, Starro's not that good against Ab-Zero, but at least you can negate it. So it's not the worst card. You can stop, Dark Dust Spirit, Needle Sealing, Fossil Dyna if it's not in the damage step. All right, so let's see how this one plays out. But Donnell did not have the Starlight Road to stop the Lightning Vortex. And let's see how long it takes Donnell to activate this card. He activates Charge. Or he's going to dust shoot him. Yeah, Donnell sometimes just... I was playing Donnell, and we'll go over his hand. So his hand is Cyber Valley, Charge, Cactus Bouncer, Titanium, Hidden Armory. Like, what do you send back with this hand? Okay, so at this point, Donnell was on the Cyber Valley tech, which I know a lot of people online have been playing this version of the deck, which I'm not that big a fan of, but I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, yesterday I was playing against Donnell, and I thought he'd like dozed off in our match, and then I asked him like, "Are you there, man?" I remember I told him. He's like, "Yeah, I'm just thinking about my play," and I was like, "Oh, I thought you just like dozed off." Then that's what I thought happened there. All right, so here comes Charge. He mills Debris Dragon, Cyber Dragon, and Titanium. And what's he going to add off the Charge? Oh, he has no targets. Okay, so he couldn't even activate the Charge, so the Charge goes back to his hand. So one less card Donnell has to work with. What? Did he mill his Lila or something? He must have sided him out. It's possible. Okay, let's see. Donnell's looking at his back row. So he normal summons Cyber Valley and passes to Ryanide. So now Ryanide's free to go like heavy beckoning and then do some JD shenanigans. Maybe Celestia, pop the Valley. I can't see Donnell's life points because there's a bit of a glare there. But I always prefer the players keep track. Because earlier I was doing commentary over like a GOAT finals and the freaking... I messed up the life points completely. Okay, so come on, Ryan. Come on, Ryan. I'm rooting for you, man. I don't want this. This 1C curse is just... I think because I've been victim to it so many times that's why it's frustrating. Here comes Cool Wave. Cool Wave. I got that one from my good friend Jason Holloway. Cool. Alright, so he adds JD and Celestia. So tribute Raikou for Celestia, mills Plague Wolf. That might be game. And let's see. 23, 21. He has Plague, but what does Plague do? You won't be able to drop JD this turn, so you could top for Plague, make Goyo, attack with both. Next turn you have JD. Donnell can't set anything because of Cold Wave. Can't play. That's why Cold Wave is so good. Like, Donnell can't even fight back. He can't, like, Marco the Rose or do anything the next turn. That's why that card is so good. Like, and you can't set anything either. It'd be a little bit better if you can at least set cards. Like, let's say, okay, during your next turn, you can't activate spell cards. Fine. But at least let me set my traps. So I can, but it's just, that card's, that's why that card had to get banned. It's just ridiculous at that time. Like, Giant Truenade's bad, but at least I can fight back the next turn, you know? And I can reset my traps. So it's not as devastating as getting Cold Waved. Now, but then the power of Trunade is that you can still, like, you can Trunade and still play spells. So that's the one strength of Trunade. So anyways, Ryanide wins game 2. Will he pull off the Legacy 2-0? Knock out the AC Donnell, who's, I believe, was the only X2 who snuck in a top cut. But I can't remember who beat Donnell on this particular day. Because I was shocked. I actually lost round 1, and somehow I ended up the 3 seed. But that was because Robert McNett was... Yeah, McNett was the 2 seed who he beat me with his Gigabyte deck. And, yeah, so here, Donnell, Lone Fire into Titanium in defense mode. I don't know if that's correct, but Donnell did it. Titanium defense. That's a back row. Now let's see what Ryanide will do. Well, Ryanide. Again, also, who knows? Maybe these two guys are also, if they win this tournament, they'll have 10 wins, which will tie them for the third most wins on the channel with John Vigil. All right, let's see. Now Donnell switches the Titanium to attack mode. Attacks Ryan's set. What do you got, Ryan? T-Roar, T-Roar, or Mirror Force. There it is. Mirror Force the Titanium. And let's see what Donnell's got. A few cards in his hand. Summons Lila. He's going to pop the other back row, which is a dead Beckoning. Oof. Ryan might regret setting that Beckoning, but maybe he wanted to, like, bait out MST. All right, end phase, Lila, Mills, Cyber Valley, and a few other cards. Reasoning. Yep, I get it. Donnell's trying to nail Titanium off Reasoning. I don't know. That card's just too risky. I tried it as well in one of my decks, but I cut it out. It's just, nah. Okay, so let's see. Ryan flips Honest. Attacks Lila. And here comes Karma Cut from Donnell. He discards Amaryllis. Ryan now summons his own Lila. What, a Bottomless? You side into Bottomless? Torrential. Okay, Torrential's the Lila. I mean, you're going to lose it anyways. No, Donnell draws. Now, it's not looking too good for Donnell, but Ryan... Oh, Ryan's got Double Wolf in his hand. Okay, Ryan's hand's awful, so... Maybe... He needs Recharge back. Come on, Recharge! Oh, he just drew Celestia. Great. Not the card you want to draw right now. But still, you're like one solar Recharge away. I remember there was a final. Speaking of underground games, I think it was Underground Edison Showdown 1. There was a Lightsworn player in the finals. Oh my god, his hand was bricked. Like, his hand was awful. And then he just drew his Recharge. And I think he drew all 3 recharges off Recharge. It was ridiculous. And he almost came back and won that match. You guys can go back and watch the Edison Showdown on Asian with Cards channel. I think he streamed... I believe, yeah, I'm almost positive he streamed all 3 of them. So, yeah, check that out. So, Donnell... But did he not attack with Amaryllis? He might be afraid of Gores. Maybe he can't handle the Gores right now, and he's like, nah. But, man, Ryan's hand's bad. Okay, so... But Donnell doesn't know. See, my only issue is, why didn't Donnell attack? Luckily, Ryan didn't mill anything, but especially playing Amaryllis, we have a Karma Cut. My guess is he can't handle a Gores, but I think he just drew Mirror Force, so now he can handle it. Yeah, most of the time, because they can just drop JD on you and beat you. So here, Donnell sets 2, and he's going to Amaryllis him again. Banish, Titanium, bring out Amaryllis. Ryan just drew Trap Dust Shoot. How many cards are in Donnell's hand? 3? Okay, let's hope Donnell at least has 3 cards, but that's not a good draw right now. See, me, I'm just going to tell you guys what I do. I kind of don't like Dust Shoot when I go second. Like, I'm thinking, like, I'm going second, right, against Amaryllis. I tend to side out Dust Shoot because even if I do Dust Shoot them, I don't want to draw it staring down a Titanium. So maybe you can argue keeping it in when you go first if you want to see it in your opening hand, but... Alright, so he returns a Dandy. He's got, what, Karma Cut, I think Titanium, and Miracle Furt? Yeah, so Donnell activates Miracle Furt. Looks like he's going to bring back Lone Fire. Activate Lone Fire's effect. Yeah, Ryan's hand's still bad. JD's Celestia Double Wolf. Okay, this might be game. Because he's going to take 58. That's going to leave him at 400. Yeah, he's going to be at 400. So, and then you're in Amaryllis range. So, yeah, I don't see how Ryan wins this game now. I can't think of a way. I think he loses right here. because it's 58, and you're in Amaryllis range, and unless if you can OTK him through his back rows with his hand, I don't see how he wins. He needs recharge. Maybe recharge helps. Yeah, he's at 400. I don't think Ryan can win. All right, he draws Lila and shows his hand. Yeah, I didn't think he had many outs. So Donnell, the 1 seed curse continues. Ryan, the undefeated in the Swiss rounds, gets knocked out by the X2 who snuck in there, Donnell Dnasty. So 2 tournaments in a row, Donnell has knocked out Ryan, his former nemesis. Looks like Donnell turned the tables, all right, because that was a time when Donnell couldn't beat Ryan to save his life. It was a joke at the locals. Yeah, but right now, it's like Donnell's getting Ryan. Hope you guys enjoyed that match. We'll see if we got, I can't remember who played in the semifinals. All I know is we know Donnell's in the semifinals, and we know the Sheriff Los is in the semifinals, but they're not playing against each other. But I can't remember who Donnell played in the semifinals. I know Los is playing against one of the new guys. I believe his name is Grayson. He's not from they live kind of close to us, so that will be the semifinals match. And I can't remember who Donnell played against, but both those semifinals will be up soon. Check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, one word, all caps. And yep, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.